What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah! And I hope you're ready, because we're doing another episode of the Fantastic Four. Yes, indeed. Issue 111. Ben has gone crazy, and he's running amok in New York City. Yeah, the formula to fix him actually turned him into more Hyde than Jekyll, and he has gone crazy, and he's on a rampage in New York when the Thing runs amok. Are they going to be able to beat him? We'll find out right now. Ben has just left the Fantastic Four after rescuing Reed from the negative zone. And he is just stomping through the city, doing whatever he wants, saying he's not going to be pushed around anymore. Basically, all of Ben Grimm's evil thoughts, his dark desires, are coming to the surface. Something went wrong in the experiment to turn him human. For now, he could turn into Ben Grimm and the Thing. And he is just wrecking stuff. The construction workers got in his way. He actually took steel girders and tied them up. And now he's going to toss them into the drink. He's actually going to toss them off the pier. And he throws them in. And this is basically Thing at his meanest. But even then, he spares their lives. Just to prove a point. To prove that he is not going to be pushed around anymore by the people in New York. If they want a monster, this version of the Thing is going to give them a monster. He crushes up some of the equipment, uses a bowling ball, and starts taking out the other construction workers. The police do not know what to do. They're thinking about calling in the riot squad. But is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough to beat this rock monster who's destroying everything? Now this is how smart Ben is. They go after him, and he turns back into Ben. They don't know him in his human form. He's not famous for that reason. He's famous for being the orange-skinned monster. And he turns the tables on them. He tricks them. He tells them he has no idea where this monster is or where he went. Where Thing has become Hyde. And now Johnny's trying to figure out what he's going to do. Johnny's not taking it anymore, and he's ready to fight. Agatha Harkness is still recovering for saving Reed from the negative zone, and Reed welcomes her into his house. But Agatha decides to take care of the kid, and he tells Sue to wait and leave with Agatha. To wait at Agatha's house as Reed tries to figure out what's wrong. He actually thought he cured him this time. He actually thought he saved his friend, but he made it worse. And now Reed's guilt is crushing him. For the Thing has become the monster he always feared to be. And Reed does not know what to do as Johnny flies off in the sky, trying to figure out how he's going to fight the Thing, trying to control his own temper, for Johnny is a hothead. And he needs to keep a level head to fight the Thing, where he knows all their strategy, but Johnny knows him too. As the Thing grabs a pole, breaks it, and throws it at him, and Johnny just melts it, and the fight is on. The fight is on. These two have been looking to fight since issue 1, and now they have it. As Thing starts throwing more stuff at him, Johnny's just melting everything and throwing fireballs back. They know each other so well. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses. That's the problem. They're evenly matched at this point. The Thing needs to find an advantage. He needs to find some kind of ace in the hole. As Johnny begins to burn everything around him, Thing smashes his way to the ground, trying to come up with a plan, and he pops up somewhere else. In New York. Trying to figure out what he's going to do, how he's going to get his revenge, and most of all, how he's going to beat Johnny into the ground. Now this is where the public starts beating Johnny into the ground. Since Thing has turned against them, public opinion of the Fantastic Four has gone down. People are actually starting to protest them, yell at them, calling them criminals and villains. And Johnny does not know what to do. Johnny does not know how to handle this. He used to be loved by the people, now he's hated. And J. Jonah Jameson is using this as his opportunity. When a guest star walks in, Peter Parker himself, and he has pictures to deliver Spider-Man, but J. Jonah Jameson is not hearing any of it. He is chomping his cigar down, pissed off, and he's going to write an article about the Fantastic Four. He's going to bring them down himself single-handedly if he can, but he could hardly bring Spider-Man down. How's he going to bring down the Fantastic Four as he stomps off? And of course, Reed's landlord shows up, and he keeps telling him that he's going to rent the building out. He's trying to evict them because there's people protesting outside. They're protesting the Fantastic Four and what the Thing's doing. And this is where Reed loses his temper and chases them out. He wants them evicted so he could double the fare since the Fantastic Four was there, and Reed actually punches him out. And this is one of those rare times where Reed completely loses his temper. When this man loses his temper, he loses his temper. Speaking of people who lose their tempers, Thing is just running amok, destroying everything, smashing everything in his sight. And Johnny is not having it. He's attacking him. But Thing is smart. He knows how to beat Johnny. And he wraps him up in like a tin cup, puts him to the ground. But Johnny breaks out of it. Johnny needs a new strategy, as Agatha and Sue are trying to figure out what they're going to do. They have to take care of the kid. And Sue wants to get back in the fight, but she doesn't know she can fight Grim. They've been friends for so long, and she doesn't know what happened to him, why the experiment went wrong. So all she can do is take care of her kid and wait. As the Thing keeps going, the police have shown up. They fired a bazooka at him, several. It does nothing. And now the Thing is smashing his way through New York. And they need a new strategy. They need a new plan. They need to do something, because the Thing is out of hand. Like I said, he's just smashing everything. He's pushing people all the way, and he decides he needs a new ride. So he grabs this guy, rips the top off, and says it ain't a Ferrari, but better than walking. As Reed sends out the signal for Johnny. They need to do something new. And that's where Johnny flies up in the sky and says, Bruce Banner, contact the Fantastic Four. And Bruce is driving with his purple coat. He sees the Thing and turns into the Hulk. And he says, this time the Thing must die. Yes, it's the clash of the Titans, the Green Giant versus the ever-loving blue-eyed Ben Grimm. And who's going to win this fight? Well, we'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side, yeah.